Hello YouTubes, this is Grimweird coming back at you with more Enigmatica 2 Expert Mod Pack playthrough action for Minecraft 1.12.2. So I finished decorating the back half of this room. So I got the walls, I got the cryotheum waterfalls in the walls, protected by protected and lighted by enlightened fused quartz. Oh, gotta close up this access hole here. So I got those stripes in the wall, and I like those. I got the light fixtures above the things here. Um, these ones without cryotheum because they're just small for lighting, and these ones with cryotheum just for looks. And yeah, I like it. I might still do something with the floor, but I don't want to make it too busy. My previous things where I've just been experimenting with this laboratory and factory and future blocks and whatever, I've just been sort of, not really my style. I've just been sort of playing, just seeing what things look like. But this is actually my style. I like this quite a bit. I like incorporating things like lava and cryotheum and water into my decorating. I like using things like enlightened glass and other light sources without having a bunch of torches. So yeah, I dig it. I dig the look of this quite a lot. Every once in a while, Endermen just sort of appear and die. I'm not sure what that's all about. But anyway, so I'm still going to figure out exactly what I want to do with a wall to wall this area off. I know I'm going to keep this area two-story and have like a balcony overlooking this. But I'm not exactly sure where I want to draw that line and what I want to do with downstairs. But in keeping with my promise to myself to, whenever I add new areas of the base, to try and make them at least look sort of nice and visually interesting as opposed to just stone brick. That's what we've done. I haven't checked on my reactor in quite a while. It is still at 99%, 1.6 million. Still plenty of fuel. It's like this room's a bit too busy. The weird thing about these fans is you don't sort of get to pick where the center is, so that was sort of annoying. But I like how some of them are sort of broken and some aren't, and I do like this factory block ice as a border around my heavy water pool. I think that's cool. I could totally do without the Art Deco pipes here in the walls. That's a bit much. I just had a stack of them and wanted to see what they looked like. But let's see, what else? Oh, I forgot. So last time we essentially became invincible, thanks to the new personal beacon and the fact that we have resistance 5. So I don't think we can take damage except for void damage and maybe chaos dragon damage. So I think we are in good shape. I tinkered a bit more with my personal beacon. That's giving me all these potion buffs. That big thing in the middle there. So now I'm at speed 2 for running. If I go much higher than speed 2, the field of vision starts to warp too much and it starts to look too much like looking through a fishbowl, and it sort of makes me motion sick. But I did go up to, even though it does sort of mess your field of vision up a bit more, I'm up to speed 4 on creative flight, or on the flight. It's not as bad here because I'm looking down a lot, and for some reason that makes it not as bad. I also got rid of invisibility because I was trying some new armor on and I couldn't see my guy, and so I'm sitting here going, oh man, I got some sort of armor glitch. Where, his hands and face aren't showing up anymore. And then I realized, no, it's just the invisibility. I couldn't see myself in my armor. I could see the armor, but not my guy. And that just looked weird. But speaking of armor, since we're invincible now, there was no real reason to be running around in flux infused armor. So I made some dragon scales helmet, dragon scale chest plate, and leggings and whatever. I didn't have enough red to do the entire suit in red, so he's just got the red helmet for head and boots, and then we'll use the gray ones for there. I went ahead and put on braking on them just because even though I can't take damage, my armor still will. And because dragon scales are a limited commodity, I went ahead and before I even made that, I wanted to make sure I'd have some way of repairing them. So I made a powered diamond anvil. And I went and jumped in some lava, took some damage on the armor, and then verified that this will powered diamond anvil. You can put damaged dragon scale armor in there, and it fixes it up just fine. So the other thing is that this will not protect me from radiation. I can't get hurt by radiation, but it's 2.5 minutes of annoying sound effects. So I made an armor stand. It's the first time I made an armor stand and put my rad suit there on my way to the fission reactor so that I would remember to put it on if I go to handle fuel rods or fuel. And now every time I see it, it freaks me out. It's like a Doctor Who episode. I keep seeing it and going, what the hell? Out of the corner of my eye. So I don't think these hurt me if I just stand close to it. Oh hey, my fuel rods are depleted. I came so close to just clicking on them and taking them out, even after just saying that I put this over here so that I would not do that. So I think we'll do that. We'll take those depleted ones and get them in a. I gotta figure out where to set up the thing that will suck the plutonium out of those, the centrifuge thingy. So I'm gonna pause a moment. I'm gonna put on my suit before I forget, and I'm going to start to. Whoops, that's funny. And I'm going to. Try and figure out how to get all this stuff off. I gotta keep emptying my hand. Annoying. And I guess, oh, there he goes. Alright, so I am going to, well, let's just go get those fuel rods right now. You don't mind watching that? Because I did want to check on the durability hit. So I've got everything on, yes. And depleted uranium. Nice. And what I wanted to do was see if this was ticking down. Because I'm not sure how much damage I took there. It doesn't seem to be ticking down that fast. But I'll have to keep an eye on that. Oh, and I haven't checked to make sure that the powered anvil will repair those. If so, I don't care anywhere near as much. I was just going to be annoyed if I had to keep making new hazmat suits all the time. But let me throw these fuel rods in there so that I don't give myself radiation sickness. And then let me see if this repairs them. Ah, bueno. In business. Whoa. Repair the eyes of Ender. Okay, this makes me happy. I hate having to constantly be worried about repairs. So I would have never made that dragon scale armor if I didn't have a way to repair it other than trying to find more dragon scales. And This would have irritated me if I had to keep making new hazmat suits to repair the old one or to replace the old ones. Alright, so what are we doing? We are doing... I think I still have it in my bag. Or did I put it somewhere? Maybe I put it somewhere. Well, first I guess I better remember what I'm looking for. So at IC2 thermo something, thermal centrifuge. All right, so that's what I'm looking for. And it does not appear to be there. So where did I leave it? And that's all my latex stuff. I was doing some initial testing on the nuclear generator in that little room. What have I done with that beastie? Block cutting, kinetic. I'm not seeing it there. I'm not seeing it there. Did it somehow make it into my other backpack? We don't know. I think I'm reaching that point in the game where I have too much stuff. I'm too powerful and I have too much stuff. Did I not make one of these? Maybe I didn't even make one because I didn't have anything to centrifuge left for yet. That would explain why I couldn't find it. Because I got one. Yeah, I made one of those. Industrial craft. I got plutonium. Ore washing plant. Maybe I just didn't make one since it's not on this list. Alrighty, let's make one. Oh, nutter butter. Alright, let's make a mining laser. Great googly moogly. Alright, so this is going to take me a moment. So I'm going to pause the recording and I'm going to make the damn thermal centrifuge. Thought I had one. I'm going to look around the plant one more time and make sure that I didn't just set it down somewhere. And I'm going to make one. Maybe I don't have one, but regardless, I'll make one and get one, and we will process our fuel rods and put in new fuel rods and see how we're going. Be right back. Okay, I made a thermal centrifuge, and I've pulled out some enriched uranium nuclear fuel. I assume handling this will also irradiate you, but I'm not sure. Go over to my fluid solid canning machine. I made fuel rods. So we'll do that. I guess I could plop this down here too. I was thinking about processing it out in my strip mine with the reactor, but may as well get her done now. The only reason not to is that I gotta remember to put the damn suit on so I don't have to listen to myself trying to die for Let's see. Haven't used one of these before. Do I need to do something? Let's see. We want, if I hit uses, I put it in there. I've got power, yes, yes. It has upgrades, but I don't need any of those. Is it working? Oh, it's just super slow. All right, well, maybe I do need upgrades. See if I have any overclockers in the old inventory. Why, yes, I do. Fantastic. I think you could use some. There, that helps. Give you some of that action too. Yeah, you're still slow. I don't know how many you can put into these. I don't know how much power I'm using. I should check. 70,000 RF. Psh. More power. $200,000. That's probably close enough. I don't want to cause a brownout. So we'll just let that cook. I'm going to take a break and go grab a drink, and I will jump cut, and we'll be back in 5, and we'll take a look at that. All right, we are back, and we have stuff. So we've got 16 tiny piles of plutonium. So that would be enough for 5 blocks of plutonium, but that's not going to be enough. So we're going to go ahead and make another round of the uranium fuel rods, and then that will give us enough plutonium to make MOX fuel. And then once we have MOX fuel and run that through a few times, we should have enough for, make sure I get those out of my inventory. Then we should have enough to actually start generating some decent amount of plutonium for plutonium production. So let's run out here and whoa, this flight from the beacon is pretty fast. Okay. Oh, darn it. Get back out of there. Hopefully it's not too late. I want to actually turn these into quad fuel. So, let's see, we actually want to do this to them. And I am out of, what, iron plates? Yes. One thing I need to figure out how to do, again, I'm not really an expert, I'm just playing an expert mod pack to learn a lot of stuff. One of the things I need to do is figure out how to, I think you can use storage buses to make sure you always keep a certain fixed number on hand. So for instance, I'd love to set it up so that I always have X amount of plates and gears and whatever, the basic stuff on hand so that I don't have to run into this kind of situation. All right. Hopefully these still work. They don't because they're partially used, I guess. That is annoying. Important safety tip. Well, what do I want to do about that? Do I want to make more and have those spare partially used ones sitting around? Oops, I'm already on the ground floor. Let's just go ahead and I don't know what I'm going to do. We'll just go. I'm not worried about power production. I'm just worried about depleting these bad boys. So what might happen if I just do that? I'm making a little bit less power, but nothing is overheating, nothing is blowing up. And of course I used one of my full ones. I'll just run it like that. Yeah, whatever. Whatever. We're not in a super hurry. And we do have some tiny plutonium now. We've got 16 of it. And so that's enough to get started on this stuff. I think there's only one thing I wanted to make right away. Plutonium block takes 3 piles, and I'd like to make a few more of those. So we should be good. So I'm going to get all this garbage out of my inventory. I'm going to triple check that. No tiny piles. They're pale gray, so sometimes I miss them. Or at least I did that one time when I didn't know what I had picked up back in my trial days. I think we are good to go. We shall find out. Hey, we're alive. So now I'll go put this up, and I think we're pretty damn invincible now. I think we've reached the point where I have no excuses not to go to the end. I've never been, but I did read how to find it. Apparently I toss ender eyes and then follow them and then dig down to a stronghold. And I have ender eyes. I'll put away some of this stuff. But then I install some of those ender eyes, leftover ender eyes, into the portal stuff. And it opens the portal, and then I go there and I shoot some gems and kill a dragon or something. That all sounds pretty straightforward. What could go wrong, right? So yeah, let's get a few stone bricks just in case I need them for building anything. And then I'm going to pause real quick here and check the runtime. Probably what we'll do is just track the stronghold down and get all set up and open up the portal, and then next time we will go in, next episode. But let me check the runtime and see where we're at. Alright, we've got several minutes left of this episode, so let's go ahead and track down the stronghold, and then we will be ready to assault the end in next episode. So if I understand correctly, I just need to take an Eye of Ender and right click it, and watch it head off. And so it's sending us in this direction. And then again, still sending us in this direction. Don't know how far it is, but seems to be a ways. Oh, we're starting to change directions a little, so we must be getting closer. Let's run out a little further. It's going to be under this water, I know that much. Hey, we caught it. Uh-oh. He dropped it. I guess I have tons of this crap, so I don't care that much. Just seems like bad form to lose your ender, eyes of ender. Oh well. It's seeming like it's quite a way. I'm going to go a bit further this time to ensure that we pass it. I'm glad I didn't try to do this at the beginning of an episode where I had planned to fight there, because this is looking like it's going to take a hot minute. We're heading off the map here into parts I have not explored. Oh, I think that was a shard. I guess sometimes they break. Important safety tip. It's going to be under the damn ocean, isn't it? Sea serpent. Dead sea serpent. Where'd it go? I lost it. Oh, this is a ways away. It's a new village. Should I stop and pillage it? I think our village pillaging days are over. Aha! It went back behind us. Is it right here somewhere? We must be close. Let's get down here at ground level and see what happens. I heard it, but I did not see it. I don't know where they're going. Maybe they're lost in the trees. Well, I think it might be down here. Which is not the ocean, so that's a good sign. Hey, and it actually sort of came down this hole. Let's take a look at what's going on down here. Oh, yeah. Look, there's structures. And that's the portal right there. Fantastic. That pool of lava is, I think, where we want to head. I don't know how deep this thing is supposed to be, but this is a promising sign. Some bricks here. That looks dungeony. Ooh, I spy. We're in the right area. All right. Oh, come on. So let's see, I think there's supposed to be some chests in here. Yeah, I don't have my sword on, don't have my sword out for cobwebs. Swords work great on cobwebs. Alright. There should be a chest or two here. Whoa. Big old ravine. Chest. Where's the chest? Show me treasure. There's one. Anything interesting? I think we've gotten most of the treasure that we're going to get out of stuff. A bee. Yeah, we don't really need any of that stuff, but alright. There's another one. Magic beans. Ooh, an ancient tome of thorns 3. That might be amusing. Alright, well, we'll pick this stuff up. What the heck? And stow it. And then there should be another library. It's over there, south and then east. Well, that's just going to be annoying. Alright, so show me another library. off this direction. Die, bat. Okay, fine. Can't be bothered with these damn doors. Going in circles. Where's my library? Is that the one we've already been at? Yes, I believe so. Gosh darn it. Alright. I am far too important to be messing around with this stuff. With all your doors and walls. Alright. Where is the library? There it is. I have become destroyer of worlds. Pizza is good. And I heard silverfish. That's probably the portal, because I think there's a silverfish spawner there. Let's take a look at this. Let's stow that stuff. And then, let's see, which direction is that? Back this way. Little suckers have small hitboxes. And we found it. Yes. So now what? Now I think we plug these in there, maybe? Oh yeah. Whoa! That special effect makes me a little sick. Alrighty. That is about all the time we have. Yes, we're going to have a cliffhanger. So next episode we will jump in there and fight a dragon and figure out what to do there. I sort of only glanced over it. I don't want to spoil things too much for myself, but I'm way too paranoid that I'm going to do something hideously wrong. So I just glanced through it. There's something about I got to break some crystals and that heal the dragon and then kill the dragon, and then there's a dragon egg that I got to do something with. But anyway, we'll figure it out. Whoa. Yeah, so we will hit that next episode. Bye.